Good evening, and welcome to all you beautiful people out there in Video on Demand land. I actually almost completely forgot my opening. My brain is somewhat gelatinous today. That might be why we're sticking with just straight caffeine and no alcohol. Alright, not much to say other than, yes, we're still playing on the bow. We are still on Balmora. We still have mail to read. And we have a salsa redhead next to us. Haha. So, why is it that we have two males that look exactly the same? Lane Sarkis, as promised. Just wanted to thank you again for getting the Hawkeyes out alive. They didn't deserve what Rizeri, whatever, tried to do to them. Glad to hear he's out of commission. Oh yes, he's well and truly dead. I'm sure the commander was steamed, but he'll get over it when we show him what we've been working on. Sending along a little preview of what we can do. Lane. It's a fortitude step for level 26. Lane Sarkis, as promised. And it is exactly the same. Yes, okay. And right down to crappy stem.
Love what they've done with the place. You could almost forget this was a colicoid nest.
There's something about her level of snark. It is almost as good as a beep beep for bringing a smile to my face. Alright.
Greetings. You are cleared for the following travel routes. Be safe out there.
Yeah, I've been a busy boy when it comes to the galactic seasons. We are at level 95. Oh, yeah, I failed to claim that. Oh well, I'll claim it on Cestuous later. But, yeah. That's it. I mean, we've got 12 days and 5 levels. And I'm already at 5 of 7 for the week. March across the galaxy, which is, 200,000 personal conquest points. That's a gimme. So that's a level right there, because 8 points is a level. The login reward, subscriber login reward for 4 days is a gimme. That's 2 levels right there. So that takes us up to 97. We're 2 extra. We need 25,000 conquest points per day gets us the daily, which is worth 2. So I need 3 more days of that. It will get me 1. Here's the real kicker. The last one we need, though, is going to be a 12-pointer. So that's, 1.5 levels. Yeah. We got this shit in the bag. Alrighty. What do we got here? What's your dealio, Sheed?
Chupicciutta, che su yali choira toko patka koyota. Topa maski it kit tuka. Lujarat roda poyama.
What's this all about?
Nichonka vapakota makusa. Mokili makunki ne ata bomba po shunda.
Those Imperials are no match for a Jedi.
Wafuma the bota danwi wanki wakoba jakamuka. But the one ubikili wata bunka toka potoga luarda. Chipokma utangisa. Choboba if kaftu an jala.
All right. So what am I doing here? I'm scratching my ass and picking my nose? I don't know. Okay. Well, okay, seriously here. I need to figure this thing out. Okay, that's... That's a bit better. I know I've adjusted this thing on stream before, so I do not understand why it keeps defaulting back to, hey, let's induce nausea. Okay. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for supplies. That should be easy enough. I've just spent most of the day doing GSI quests, and let me tell you something. I hate them. Normally, I wouldn't be doing those at all, but needed them for the galactic season, so there you are. Ugh. Pain in the ass, let me tell you. I don't like Mario. I've never liked Mario. I've always despised Mario. And I mean, this goes way back. First gaming console I ever bought myself. NES, Nintendo Entertainment System. I did not buy the one that came bundled with Mario and Duck Hunt and the gun. Why? Because I hated Mario, I hated Duck Hunt, and I hated that fucking gun. And I was not going to waste my money on something I was never going to use and I absolutely hated. And I'm done here? I guess so. That doesn't seem right, but hey, you might argue, right? Anyhow, I swore up one side and down the other that, I did not have to buy those things with my NES. And everybody thought I was crazy and all that, and I finally found one. It was like $30 cheaper than the normal NES, and that $30 was just enough money to buy Ninja Gaiden, which was a game I loved. So, I have always hated Mario. I will always hate Mario, and there's nothing anybody can do or say.
I took out
that'll
those
change
Imperials and recovered your supplies.
Jeez, kakava koyota. Tu banda bakawonki. Mugusa no be chunky. Fakota chi otto endiha. Jeska koli raka kanchanga. Bomba kunchinka.
That is for you to say, buddy. Okay. Of course, I realized as I was saying that, I always claim that it's platformers that I hate. Ninja Gaiden was a platformer. So it is specifically Mario that I detest. I can stomach a platformer just fine. As long as it's not Mario. Get back here. Ah, there it is. Oh, why did I close it? Why do I do anything these days? Mostly because I'm stupid.
This place used to crank out top-of-the-line weapons before the war.
No, excuse me.
Then if we can hit the power... looks like you've got your reinforcements.
Master Jedi, I'm honored you're willing to take up our cause. I'm Bek-Talrot, and this is Colonel Marek. We welcome anyone who's willing to fight for a free Balmorra. I requested backup because we've set our sights on the city of Sobrik. It's currently Imperial headquarters.
What happened to Sobrik's citizens?
The Empire destroyed everything Balmorran and covered the city with their blasted red banners. Colonel Marek is the most decorated officer in the Balmorran militia, and our man inside the Empire.
Our best bet into Sobrik is an aerial assault, landing in the spaceport and surprising them.
Our transport's an old Republic model. She can carry enough men to challenge the Empire.
But the spaceport shield disables any non-Imperial craft, and all the false promises in the galaxy won't deactivate it.
Balmora is not a safe place to fly.
When you're welcome, it's safe enough. When you're not, well, you can see why everyone's fighting over it.
We've gotten our hands on the Troida Disruptor, a prototype weapon that could break through Sobrick's shield.
The Empire has fail-safes in place, and the Troida Disruptor will only work for a few minutes. Luckily, that's all we need.
But activating it requires enough power to launch a Star Destroyer, and we don't have it.
The only thing that's got that kind of juice is Sobrick's power grid, the largest set of generators on Balmora.
You've seen one generator, you've seen them all, right?
Now, the Empire, anticipating an attack, has positioned fully armed garrisons at each generator.
If you can get past them and siphon power from the generators, we can activate the Troida Disruptor and break through Sobrick's shield.
Ready your men. I'll have that power when you need it.
I'll monitor the power grid from here and contact you when everything's in place. Good luck.
Alright, what do you got?
Okay, this time we'll sneak in through the... Ow! Treat the wound. Don't poke at it like an impatient Jawa.
Sorry, sir. We've got company.
Oh, hello there. I'm, Sergeant Carnes. This here's Private Anlin. We're trying to recover some Imperial intel, preferably without getting shot. Again.
What sort of information are you after?
Command sent us to retrieve data recorders from crashed Imperial starships. They contain valuable intel on the Empire's planetary defenses.
This is insane, sir. Why should we keep risking our necks when we have a Jedi right here?
Wow.
You seem to think these recorders are worth dying for.
It could be the works. Imperial fleet positioning, clearance codes, battery placement. Maybe Anlin's right. That information could help the Republic fleet establish a solid foothold on Balmora, bring us one step closer to liberating the planet. I'm not leaving here without those recorders, but we simply aren't equipped to get past those lunatics. Can you get them?
You two, rest here. I'll handle this.
I hate to have someone else fight my battles for me. I appreciate this.
So, I am very confused by the timeline now. Because, of course, all of this is Imperial, and you're on the Imperial side. And we end up pushing, you know, the Resistance all the way back to the arms factory. And then we smash them. And since the Empire at that particular time is the quote-unquote legal occupiers of Balmora, you know, big stink is raised throughout the Senate because, you know, the Republic was breaking the treaty. But now there's no mention of the treaty, of course. So, I don't know. One of these days I gotta look it up. Maybe I should do a video on that. I missed one already. Told you I'm stupid. You don't believe me.
You're fine.
Just as I hoped, the Empire mobilized an entire armored battalion. Keep up the good work, my friend.
Thinking I want to do is I want to go here and then swing back around. Alright. What? Heroic mission. No, I'm not doing heroics right now.
You're fine. Not too shabby. Damn, son. I think you're angry or something. You gotta be so angry. Alright. Focus. Is that there? Got it.
exceeding my expectations. Sobrik's forces have been cut by almost 2/3. Keep up the pressure.
Is there somebody else ahead of me on this?
Perfect. Sobrik's defenses have been reduced to the bare minimum. The resistance team is heading in. I think it's best if you follow and keep an eye on them. Too much is riding on this mission.
I'll make sure our allies come back alive.
The resistance team identified a vehicle depot as their best access point to the Imperial computer system. Transmitting the grid coordinates now. I'll continue monitoring Sobrik. If I see trouble, I'll alert you immediately. Keep our new friends safe. Over and out.
Okay. Oh. I out-leveled myself. But we're on this track now, so we're going to stick with it, and we'll go back and do the other one afterwards. Except I'm afraid it's going to bring me back in here. Alright, alright. Oh, that one spot that I was like, I wonder why am I not going in there, but now I know why. Because I out-clevered myself. I'm good at that. I really am.
There, good as new. Big stutter.
We have control of Sobrik's power grid, diverting power to the Troida disruptor. That's it.
Now, shouldn't that thing fall out of the air?
Transferring you to Beck-Talrot. Sobrik's shield will only be down for a few minutes, so make it quick.
The Troida disruptor is activated. Sobrik's spaceport shield is breaking down. I can't thank you enough.
It was surprisingly simple, really.
I hope you feel as confident about invading Sobrik, because that's next.
I'm impressed. Those garrisons were tough, and I should know. I was forced to design them. Beck's got good men, but they're not fighters like you and me. They'll need your help to retake the city. Enter Sobrik through the main gates. Fight through the Empire and make your way to the spaceport from there.
The Resistance looks up to you. Keep them going till I get there.
I won't lose Sobrik. Not this time. See you inside.
See? I knew it was going to send me in there. No way in hell I need to go and do that twice. Once is plenty. Ah, look at that. Now I have the bonus. Hey. Now my connection looks good, but man, things just feel laggy.
What it lacks in ambience, it makes up for in hospitality.
Lord Bailey just excels at smartassery. Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Have you accessed the Imperial network?
Already downloaded everything. We were leaving when the Imperial medical transport landed for refueling. Avers and his men opened fire.
Almoran scum! Murderers! My men are dying. We'll never reach the med center now.
You just made my season, Imp. Bet you've got some choice gear on that transport.
Greedy vermin! These soldiers were defending Balmora!
The only thing Balmora needs defending from is you.
Still, they're dying. We can't just stand by and watch.
Do you read? Colicoid nests stirred up by fighting. Waves of them headed for Sobrik's outskirts. Leave now or you'll be surrounded.
Colicoids? They'll rip us apart! Every man for himself! Move!
We can't flee! Those beasts will kill us!
I don't abandon wounded men, even Imperials. Then again, being eaten wasn't on my agenda for today.
Huh?
I can save these soldiers if someone keeps the colicoids off me.
You work your medical magic. I'll take on the colicoids. May the Force be with us.
If we die, at least it'll be heroic. But we're not gonna die, right?
You hear that? They're here!
Yeah.
Stay down.
What the hell? Like I said, man, I'm hitting buttons and nothing's happening. Yes, I did check to make sure my hand's in the right position.
This planet is officially off my relaxing vacation list.
And I mean, it's not like there's many different positions that my hand could be in.
I have done some crazy things, but this beats them all.
That was heroic. These men owe you their lives. So do I.
I want every Imperial on Balmorra to know how a Jedi and a Resistance doctor saved your lives.
I'd never falsify a report, no matter how distasteful.
Leaving here would be a lot easier if there was another transport. Actually, I did see a speeder bike outside. Only seats one.
I'll find my own way out, Doc. The speeder bike is yours.
Thanks. Your pal. Your friend Warren's at these coordinates. I'll meet you there. Good luck.
Yeah. So, you know, that really does paint the Resistance in a rather shitty shade of gray. And I'm not talking about not wanting to treat the Imperials, but the, oh, every man for himself. At least the Imperial commander is trying to, you know, see to the safety of his wounded soldiers. Of course, he and his wounded soldiers will be killed by the first fucking Sith that reads his report. Accepting aid and comfort from the enemy. Instead of dying trying to kill us.
Good as new. Oh, these guys don't count at all.
sound system. That's... okay. That's weird. Now, surveillance cameras. I don't know about you, but it seems like I'm doing this backwards. You know, shouldn't have been surveillance cameras, sound system, and then kill everybody around. Definitely something that could have been done in an instance area. I mean, really, what's the point of killing off the cameras now?
Good as new.
Tough little droid. Oh. Oops.
Good as new. If you're watching this and you hear the door in the background, yeah, people don't seem to understand what a closed door is. Okay. So. Ow. Ooh, traitor. Double traitor.
You've lost, Beck. Your men are dead and your ship's in flames.
What? How could you do this to us?
Here come your reinforcements. Ask them if you don't believe me.
You're standing with the Empire, Colonel.
Balmora will too, before long. Please, don't make this hard. Surrender or die. Those are your options.
You will answer for the Resistance members you killed.
You're giving me too much credit. That's Imperial marksmanship. When the Empire came, the Republic fought, lost, and left. Balmora needs order, stability, and power to survive. Our future is with the Empire.
Balmora will be free, and you'll be remembered as a traitor.
Balmora will thank me when this is over. Hear that, Beck? Your backups refuse to surrender. Don't make the same mistake.
There, good as new.
Mm-hmm. And he just gets up and follows.
Hello?
He's a good little puppy
Please
dog.
tell me someone won that firefight.
So what do you see happening next?
Colonel Merrick was respected and revered all over Balmora. If word of this gets out, we'll lose face. And that means losing support and manpower.
You coward. Weak and spineless, just like the Republic.
The Colonel was once a hero. Let him die like one. Kill him and put him in with the others. I'll say he fell in combat.
Killing the Colonel won't bring your men back. He lives.
Thank you for that. Maybe you can pass some of that spine over to Balmora.
Despite the Colonel's best efforts, you've won us the spaceport. Sobrik will be a battlefield for a few days, but we'll get it under control. Meet me back at the Troida workshop. I'll be waiting.
Okay. So, return, deliver, return. Okay. I have to think that this actually is prior to the events of the Sith storyline.
This place used to crank out top-of-the-line weapons before the war.
I managed to retrieve all of the data recorders.
Perfect timing, too. Anlin just finished dressing my wounds. Not too shabby, Private.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Once that intel gets analyzed, the fleet will finally start making some headway on this planet.
I'm glad to have been a part of it.
I'll transmit this data back to base. We should be able to step up our offensive any day now.
Why do I keep clicking
It's
on
over.
the technician?
Sobrik is free. I didn't think I'd live to see it. Of course, all the talk is about a Balmoran hero turned Imperial. We look like idiots. There'll be desertions. Colonel Merrick's rotting away in a secure storage room. Once the Empire's gone, he'll get a proper jail cell.
A lot of Balmorans died today. Colonel Merrick would have been one too many.
I can't really fault you for doing what you thought was right. Winning Sobrik didn't go exactly as planned. But with the city free, people will know it's only a matter of time before they're free too. Commander Maydeen wants to speak with you. We've got him waiting on comm-call.
I'll speak with him as soon as possible.
Balmora will never forget what you did for us. Thank you again.
Commander Maydeen, I was told you wanted to speak with me.
Sobrik is free, and we have you to thank. A battalion should be in the city soon, though it'll be a long slog. You've proven your commitment to Balmora and the Republic. I've been authorized to ask for your help with a top-secret mission.
I wasn't aware I was proving myself.
The satellite system at Imperial headquarters had to be dealt with. I'm just lucky you're the one responsible. Let me introduce Dr. Karsiri, a scientist at the Balmoran Arms Factory.
Lead scientist now, actually. Not that that matters. I don't lead armies or free cities like you.
Dr. Karsiri is braver than he admits. He's working on the whole reason the Empire's fighting for Balmora. The Barrager planetary defense system.
You're taking a big risk talking to us, Doctor.
With the Barrager, the Empire could hold Balmora hostage forever. The Barrager can destroy an entire orbiting fleet without launching a single ship. The host planet becomes an impenetrable fortress.
We can't do anything to the Barrager unless we can control it. For that, we need someone who knows the weapon inside and out.
The weapons designers are Dr. Meln and Dr. Ortis. They refused to work for the Empire and were imprisoned in the Gorinth Brig.
What exactly is the Gorinth Brig?
It's a brutal Imperial prison. Every scientist who refused to cooperate was sent there.
Dr. Meln and Dr. Ortis are the only people who can get us the Barrager. They must get out of the Gorinth Brig safely. My scout West Durga is on the Gorinth Plateau. Speak with him. He'll know how to get inside and free the doctors.
I'll get there as soon as possible.
Keep me updated, Commander. I'll do what I can to keep the Empire busy here. Good luck.
So how are we doing on Conquest here? Quarter of the way through. Woot woot. Of course, that does put us at 100,000 for the Galactic Seasons Weekly. Not looking forward to doing the 12-pointer. Probably going to end up doing the veteran uprisings.
I hear you two had quite an adventure in Sobrik. I'm impressed by your commitment to saving lives.
We make a pretty great team. We should do this more often.
Our mission isn't over. What's the next step?
This is Nicholan Cord, one of the top resistance leaders. He analyzed the data we obtained from Sobrik, found us a lead.
One of our spies was captured weeks ago, attempting to steal what might be the Empire's cloaking device project. The data revealed where she's being held.
How long has the Resistance known about the cloaking device?
Long enough. It became an object of interest for obvious reasons. We believe she's inside an Imperial Tactical Operations base. Heavily fortified, protected by a regiment of troops.
Well, that's where I come in.
Colonel Finley commands the Republic's 5th Expeditionary Force. He's agreed to assist our operation.
Trouble is, if that Tech Op space crew sees my troops marching in, they'll close the blast shields. Those shut, there's no getting them open.
If the enemy seals the base, we lose our connection to the cloaking device prototype.
One of you Jedi could slip inside, disable the blast shields before they close, then the base would be ours.
We'd have to distract that Imperial regiment, create an opening.
My troops provide quite a distraction.
The Resistance must be part of this. Our spy won't talk if I'm not there.
I'll escort the Resistance. That leaves you to penetrate the base and deactivate those blast shields ahead of our arrival.
Get your forces ready, Colonel. We leave immediately.
I can guarantee an enthusiastic response. I'll prepare my forces to move out.
Enthusiastic does not mean competent.
That Resistance leader. Let's keep an eye on him. His spy is the key to our victory, and he knows it. Get inside the Empire's base and deactivate those blast shields. We'll be waiting for your signal.
Alright. I have planned for a much longer stream tonight, after the last stream was cut short by brain issues. But I feel issues coming on from the other end, so I'm going to call this one. Let me get back to the cantina. Yeah. It's being a week for me, so if you've made it this far into the video, please consider doing all those wonderful YouTube things like comment, subscribe, share, dance a jig, and I will see you in the next one.